Welcome to Salt Lake Community College here in Taylorsville, Utah. This is the 4A State Girls Championship game here in the state of Utah. The Skyview Bobcats coming in with a perfect record, 24-0, first place in Region 5, taking on the Skyline Eagles. The Eagles coming in with a record of 20-5, first place in Region 7. Hi there, everybody. Rod Zundel, KSL Channel 5. Glad to have you aboard. This should be a good one. Skyview has cruised through the tournament so far, and they've made it to the championship game. Skyline trying to pull off the upset. Joining me now from Utah Valley University, the Wolverine, Ryan Pickens. And Ryan, can anybody stop Lindsey Jensen, who is the leading scorer in the state of Utah, 23 points a game for the Skyview Bobcats? That's going to be the key here tonight.
Skyline had to play a great score yesterday in Liz Eaton, and they shut her down. She had a few points. I think she had in single digits. They're going to have to do something similar to what they did yesterday to Lindsey Jensen, but Lindsey Jensen, a totally different player than Liz Eaton was.
We are underway. Skyview in the white jerseys trimmed in light blue, Skyline in the dark jerseys. That's Lindsey Jensen right there, and she launches a three. That's good! Right off the bat, Lindsey Jensen opens it up with a big three. Starters for Skyline, Hillary Weixler, Olivia Ellis, Sarah Weixler. Yeah, they're twins. Laurel Tomlinson and Shay Davis. Lindsey Jensen with the steal. Chapman with the miss, and the rebound comes to Skyline's Olivia Ellis, and she brings it down court. Weixler, Tomlinson, and she steps out of bounds and travels. So a turnover on the Skyline Eagles.
That's one thing for Skyline today. They cannot afford to turn the ball over and give Skyview extra possessions. The Bobcats will take advantage of that.
Jensen inside to Hunter Krebs, and Hunter Krebs puts it up and in off the glass. It is 5-0 Skyview. Starters for Skyview, Lindsey Jensen, Hunter Krebs, Kelsey Chapman, Berkeley Helstern, and Alyssa Walker. Lindsey Jensen almost stealing it away, but it goes out of bounds. Skyline will keep possession here. Just underway in the 4A championship game, the first of two title games today. The 5A title game will come up at 1 o'clock. That is Fremont, defending champs, and the Brighton Bengals. But here, first things first, the 4A championship game. That's Olivia Ellis with a basketball to Shay Davis. Ellis tries to get it underneath to Tomlinson. Out of bounds, last touch by Tomlinson. Becky Helstern. Ellis knocks it away from Jensen. Inside the Krebs, stolen away by Skyline. Ellis has it. And hands to Shay Davis. Ellis, three ball, off the mark. Rebound Jensen. The set shot again by Jensen, bounces off the front iron. Skyline comes away with a rebound, Tomlinson. Hillary Weixler travels. So a couple of turnovers, Ryan, here early on for Skyline. Like you said, if they want to hang with Skyview, they cannot afford to have unforced errors like that.
That Skyview zone, we saw it yesterday, so good in that 2-3. And Skyline's doing exactly what they're supposed to. Get a big up in the middle. The problem is Skyview's so long that they got to get one post deep where the front line can't just load up in the middle.
Jump ball, possession arrow goes to Skyline. So the Eagles have yet to score here with 4:44 remaining in the first quarter. 4A championship game. Skyline in the dark jersey. Skyview in the white. Hellstern over to Ellis. Kyla Paulus, number 22, just checked in, and we got our first foul of the ball game, and that will be on Hunter Krebs. And that's the first team foul, and the first one for Krebs. Davis to trigger the inbounds pass. Inside to Weixler, and a foul is called. That is Sarah Weixler, the 5'11" senior, the twin sister of Hillary Weixler. In the active shooting, so Sarah will go to the line. The foul was on Alyssa Walker of Skyview. And Skyline is on the board thanks to Sarah Weixler's free throw. 3.5 minutes to get on the board for the Eagles. Hunter Krebs checks out. And Abby Harper checks in for Skyline. Hellstern working on Davis to Lindsey Jensen. She traveled. And one thing you want to do with Lindsey Jensen, she's so good as a set jump shooter from the three-point line, you want to make her put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, and that's something that yesterday didn't really happen too well, and Skyline's doing that. They're getting not one person, they're getting two right in the vicinity, and that's not giving her that set jumper.
Olivia Ellis off the glass too hard, but Weixler comes down with the rebound. That's Hillary Weixler. Back out to Ellis.
See, this is what I mean right now. You see Skyline there, Weixler sitting right in the middle of the free throw key.
Shea Davis, that's the first bucket for the Eagles. Jensen quickly on the other end, too hard. Skyline comes away with it now, down 5-3. Davis cross court to Hillary Weixler, and she tracks it down. She'll put up a 5-foot runner, that's no good. And it's out of bounds, last touch by Weixler of Skyline.
That last possession, a lot more room in the middle there for the post that's flashing to the free throw line because they got somebody deep. And that back line for Skyview followed her. They're going to have to open up that middle if they want to break up this 2-3 zone.
Chapman, good. Kelsey Chapman on the board. Chapman, a 5'10" junior, averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds a game. The foul's on Sarah Weixler, her first team foul on Skyline. The Weixler sisters will take a breather. 3-point play for Chapman. 8-3 Skyview. Hannah Anderl, the junior, checks in. Got another traveling call out on Shea Davis.
Some of this is probably a little bit of nerves, but I mean, you would think here in the next couple of minutes that things are going to start settling down a little bit if you're Skyline.
Jensen for three, no. On line too hard, Ellis with the rebound. Ellis, and she'll go the line shooting a pair.
And that might be one thing Skyline might want to do is pound it inside and try to get Skyview in foul trouble and get some of those starters out. Skyview not a team that's going to go extremely deep into the bench, so maybe you can hang with them a little bit longer if you can get some of those starters on the bench.
Lindsey Jensen with her first foul as Ellis misses the first. And now Kimber Hall, the head coach of Skyview, talking with one of the officials. Now the official is conferring with his partner, trying to figure out something here.
Correction on the foul.
Oh, it's not on Ellis. The foul will be called and changed on Abby Harper. So nice work by Coach Kimber Hall. Doesn't want to get his starter and his star in foul trouble. Ellis makes the second free throw. She has one, and it's 8-4 ball game. Hellstern back to Jensen, and nice dribble off on her knees there. The backdoor cut goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Skyline Eagles, and getting a hand on that was Tomlinson.
Checking in for the Bobcats, number 33, Tegan Goldman.
Tegan Goldman comes in. Walker takes a breather. Lindsey Jensen along the baseline, tries to up and under. Got it, Lindsey Jensen. Well, so much for making her put the ball on the floor.
Sometimes players just make great shots like Lindsey Jensen did there. You do everything right defensively, and they still get it to go.
Traveling called. So that's a third travel here in the first quarter on Skyline. Precarious position now for the Eagles. They're down 6. Trying to avoid Skyview getting out to a big lead here. Ball stolen away by Davis. Working on Hellstern. Flips it up, and she stepped on the out of bounds line. She wanted a foul on Hellstern, but didn't get it. Another traveling call, Abby Harper. Ball tipped away by the Bobcats, and Lindsey Jensen has it. Goldman for 3, that's off the mark and out of bounds. And they say that it was last touched by the Eagles. Hellstern will take a seat. Chapman will hit the bench as well. Kaylee Carlson coming in for the first time. Lob inside and ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Bobcats as Kylie Hale checks in. The sophomore tried to get it inside to Harper. Another turnover. Carlson's got it for the Bobcats. Hale, 3-ball good. She came in yesterday in the first half and hit a couple of big threes to spark the Bobcats. She does it again. Timeout Skyline. Under a minute left, first quarter. The Bobcats 13 and the Eagles 4 here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Fans, stay current on all UHSAA news and events by following Facebook. Follow on Facebook at facebook.com/UHSAA. Low-fat chocolate milk isn't natural for post-exercise recovery. It has what it takes to help you replenish, rehydrate, and rebuild after strenuous exercise, and it tastes great too. Chocolate milk from the Utah Dairy Farmers.
58.4 ticks left here in the first quarter. Skyline with the basketball, but trailing Skyview 13-4. Shea Davis over to Ellis. She directing traffic. And she loses the ball, but picks it back up again. And now they regroup. Weixler. Sarah off the glass too hard. Carlson comes away with it. Hale, another 3-ball. Missed that one. And a foul's going to be called on Olivia Ellis.
Eagles foul to number 24, Olivia Ellis, her first, second team foul.
First on Olivia, second team foul on the Eagles. Trying to set screens to free up Jensen, and she can't do it, so Goldman will take a three from the corner, in and out. And with 10 seconds left, we got a foul on Skyview.
Bobcats foul to number 11, Lindsay Jensen, her first, fourth team foul.
Lindsay Jensen, that is her first. That's the fourth team foul on Skyview. Only 2 team fouls on Skyline. 10 seconds to get a shot off here for the Eagles, trying to cut into that 13-4 gap. Weixler's got it. She's got to get rid of it in a hurry. Up, and it would have counted. But that brings us to the end of the first quarter in this 4A championship game. Utah High School girls basketball and the Skyview Bobcats, 24-0, lead the Skyline Eagles 13-4 here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Committed to providing their customers with the most of their tire dollar. Price, value, and selection at Echelon. Doing the right thing since 1952. Fans, a reminder that stats and standings are available at maxpreps.com, the official stats partner of the UHSAA. Today's event is being streamed live online and will be available for replay anytime at live.ksl.com.
We start the second quarter here. Skyview 13, Skyline 4. Rod Zundel, KSL Channel 5, Ryan Pickens, Utah Valley University, the Wolverine alongside, and Skyview dominating in that first half, and Skyline just trying to hang on and keep it somewhere in the same zip code so they have a chance in the second half. Usually Skyview has this thing over with in the tournament in the first half.
Skyview's just playing their game, and that's exactly what you want to do in a state championship. Play the same exact style that's gotten you there.
Hale working on Davis. Carlson thought about the three. Now she'll take it inside. Working on Tomlinson and traveling. Traveling on Lindsay Jensen. So good defense on Skyline that time. They put a little more pressure out on the perimeter.
Yeah, Skyline's got to find a way offensively, though, to, I don't know if they need to try to get Skyview out of this 2-3 zone or, you know, what needs to happen, but they got to find a way to score, because right now, I mean, you're not going to beat Skyview by playing a game in the 20s and 30s.
Out of bounds. Eagles basketball.
We just got a shout out from a former Skyview Bobcat, Bunner, Chad Bunn. Thanks for watching on KSL and DeseretNews.com. Of course, Bunn is a star in the BYU athletic administration. He's rooting for his Bobcats. Paulus double teamed out top. Ellis now. Or that's Weixler who has it. Now to Ellis. Not a lot of movement on this zone. Finally, Weixler going inside. Does it count? No, I think they're going to say it was before the shot. And the foul called on Kylie Hale, her first. Inside to Tomlinson, and we have a tie-up possession arrow. We'll keep it here with Skyline. And another turnover for the Eagles. Like you said, Ryan, that those unforced errors just really hurting Skyline here in the first half.
You know, I want to say it's nerves. I mean, obviously it's a state championship. You know, these are still young kids out here, but a lot of this, the longer I look at it, seems to be that Skyview zone and that Skyview defensive pressure, just forcing Skyline to make a lot of passes and a lot of shots they don't want.
I think 99% is Skyview and their quickness and length. Jensen for three. Got it! Lindsey Jensen, when Skyview looked like they were going to bobble it out of bounds, Jensen comes up with another three. She has 8 points, half of Skyview's 16. Another unforced error. Ellis throws it too hard for Weixler.
Skyline's had some success tonight when they get the fast break going. They've had some success in getting open shots. The only way you're going to do that, though, is you have to play defense and force Skyview into some turnovers, and that's not easy.
There's a turnover. Shea Davis comes back in for the Eagles. Collision, and let's see what the call is here. Traveling.
Lindsey Jensen, when she picked that ball, slid, and then the whistle came in. So I thought, okay, it's either going to be a travel or it's got to be a loose ball. But to me, since Jensen grabbed the ball and slid, had to go, I could think there against Jensen.
Hillary Weixler with the basketball, trying to get it inside to Davis and stolen away by Carlson. Kylie Hale. Jensen rebound back up, no good. Skyline with a rebound and Weixler hauls it out. Stolen away by Goldman, but they can't convert on the layup. Traveling again. We may set a record for turnovers in a first half here.
I was just thinking, I really wish I would have kept track of turnovers, because
We'll get the stats here at halftime and see. Up and no good. Weixler with the rebound. Tell you what, when there's a Bobcat or two around her, she's trying to clear out because they're hanging all over her on the rebound. Inside to Weixler. Weixler has it blocked away by Abby Harper, out of bounds. Substitution, Harper will check out, and coming in, Hunter Krebs. That three is good by Kyla Paulison. Man, was that needed at this time in the second quarter. Carlson, Jensen, got another one. Oh my goodness. That's 3 threes here in the first half for Lindsey Jensen, the leading scorer in the state.
I would say going to a box and one if you're Skyline, but Skyview has 4 or 5 different scorers out there that can score the ball.
Another turnover. Sarah Weixler couldn't hang on. Hellstern checks back in for the Bobcats. Hellstern hands to Jensen. And she throws it too far and out of the range of Carlson. 19-7, under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Skyview, perfect record on the line, state title on the line, out to the big lead of 12. Davis, Ellis, finally, a penetration and a kick, and they got an easy two. First time that's happened tonight, or this morning, depending on where you are in the world again. Davis. Weixler. Up. No. Weixler. Good. Hillary Weixler on the board. And hang on, we have a Skyline Eagle down. And I believe that is Weixler. No, Laurel Tomlinson.
Tomlinson had a good game yesterday against Maple Mountain in their win. So that would be a big blow to Skyline if she can't continue.
Timeout, 3:11 left, 19-11, Skyview over Skyline. So Tomlinson looks to be okay. Goes back to the bench. Eagles a little bit of momentum now. They cut that lead to 8. Goldman can't connect. Weixler comes away with the rebound. Ellis has it on the move. Stops, no good. Bodies flying all over the place and falling on the floor. Hunter Krebs. Knocked out by Paulus. Timeout, Skyview. 2:32 left. Skyview on top of Skyline, 19-11 in the 4A championship game here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Skyline High School timeout. 30-second timeout. RPT is a proud sponsor of high school activities. Visit rptonline.com for more information. RPT, providing 40 years of exceptional patient care.
Bobcats with an 8-point lead over the Eagles. Skyview with the basketball. Under 2.5 left here in the first half. Ball knocked away, and it's picked up by Paulus. Paulus is fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 2. Kaylee Carlson picks up her first. That'll be the 16th foul on Skyview. So nice job by Skyline. You got to give them credit to come back like they did after Lindsey Jensen hit 3 threes and has 11 points here.
They're definitely, I mean, and they're getting easier buckets. They're not taking shots with 3 hands in their faces anymore, and that's been a big lift for Skyline. The next 2:18 before halftime, Lindsey Jensen's on the bench, a big time for Skyline.
Paulus makes 1 of 2. She has 4 points, and the lead is down to 7. Kaylee Carlson with the reverse, no. And the rebound comes away, and it's off Skyline as Hunter Krebs knocked it away from Paulus. Now Jensen comes back for the final 2:07. Carlson working on Paulus. And Paulus almost tried to knock that thing away. And now it looks like Skyview is just going to take some air out of this ball. Krebs left alone, and she gets it to drop off the glass. Hunter Krebs, she now has 4. Back up to a 9-point lead. double team, and the ball goes out of bounds, and another turnover on Skyline.
Skyline looked really well a couple of minutes ago. Now they got to get back to doing those things they were doing well, and not get concerned, because Skyview's on a quick little run here, but they just got to get back to playing their game.
.30 seconds left in the first half. Chapman being hounded by Weixler. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Skyline. And the Skyline crowd doesn't like that. They thought it went off a Skyview Bobcat. But now the Bobcats will run the clock down, trying to get the final shot. Krebs has it on the baseline. Oh, and she threw that one up for grabs. Jensen's got it with 10 seconds left. Working on Ellis. Krebs way out front. Oh, scary pass right there. Goldman for three. No, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Skyview, so 1.8 seconds remaining. Skyline will just have to get it and heave ho. Or just hold on to it. That's the end of the first half, and Ryan, Skyview got out to a 13-point lead, and then Skyline came back and they didn't fold.
Yeah, Skyline's hanging in there right now. I mean, you're in a position where you can strike. You're down 9 at the half, but now you have to find a way in that third quarter to continue to do those things. You got to get the transition buckets. If you're Skyline, that's what got you very good success, and you have to find a way to contain Lindsey Jensen. You're not going to shut her down. You're not going to shut down a good score like that, but you can contain her.
All right, we're at halftime, 4A championship game. It is the Skyview Bobcats 21, the Skyline Eagles 12. We will take a 14-minute break and be back with the second half of this 4A title game right here on KSL and DesRedNews.com. Welcome back to Salt Lake Community College, Taylorsville, Utah. We're ready to start the second half of the 4A Girls Championship. Skyview leading Skyline 21-12. This broadcast brought to you in part by FamilyShare.com. Is FamilyShare.com dedicated to your family with everything from ways your family can save money, engage with your children, and other inspiring family articles. Go to FamilyShare.com. Skyline trying to stop the Bobcats, and Hunter Krebs misses the layup. So we're at 21-12. Skyline with the basketball, and Rod Zundel, KSL Channel 5, Ryan Pickens, Utah Valley University Wolverine here, trying to decide a 4A champion. Skyview undefeated, 24-0. Trying to cap off a perfect season. And again, another turnover. That's the 18th turnover by Skyline here in the first half and the first 30 seconds of the second. And right there, that is the 13th turnover by Skyview. So it's been a turnover fest, Ryan, here so far in this championship game.
Yeah, between the turnovers and then Skyview, has been able to hit a couple of threes.
Three ball, Shea Davis. And that is a way to get your team back into this thing. That's 5 points for Davis. Jensen trying to answer. Chapman, that's off the mark. Krebs with the rebound. Blocked by Weixler. 21-15, it's a 6-point lead. Lindsey Jensen led all scorers with 11 in that first half. Leading scorer, Kyla Paulus for Skyline. She has 4. And a foul before the shot. And I think that's going to be on Alyssa Walker.
Bobcats foul to number 13, Alyssa Walker.
That's Alyssa's second personal, first team foul here in the second half. Davis to trigger the inbounds to Weixler. That's Hillary Weixler. Ellis, Davis open for another three, off the mark. Oh, that would have been big. Lindsey Jensen up ahead to Walker. Misses the layup. Nice defense and hustle by Olivia Ellis to get back to contend that shot. So now Skyline can get the closest that they've been since early in the first quarter. The largest lead for Skyview is 12. And we have a tie-up, and it will remain Skyline basketball. Lindsey Jensen was fortunate not to pick up her second foul there. Kyla Paulus checks in for the Eagles, and Laurel Tomlinson will check out. Davis into Weixler, nowhere to go. She'll flip it up with the left hand, no good, and rebound Chapman for Skyview. Another turnover, the 14th on Skyview. Paulus off the mark. Chapman with the rebound. Quickly out to Jensen. Jensen, 3 threes in that first half, 11 points. Flips it up over her head and in. Lindsey Jensen now has 13. Tegan Goldman comes in for the Bobcats. Walker will head to the bench. 4:40 left here, third quarter. 8-point Skyview lead. 5A championship game coming up at 1 o'clock here on KSL and DeseretNews.com. That's Fremont and Brighton. Jensen in the corner. Stolen away, the 15th turnover on Skyview. Weixler's got it. Paulus for 3, short. That's Goldman working on Ellis. Blocked away by Ellis. Goldman again underneath. Lefty's good. Chapman, Kelsey Chapman. She's got 5. Lead is back up to 10. Ellis. Davis. And Jensen comes back with the rebound.
Skyline's getting some good shots, just not getting them to fall.
Lindsey Jensen, and she's fouled by Sarah Weixler. That is number 2 on Sarah. So Lindsey will be going to the line shooting a pair. She already has 13. And if she makes both of these free throws, she's tied by herself with Skyline. Won't do it this trip. That's amazing. In the quarterfinal game, Lindsey had 25 points, 2 less than her opponent. And now she has 1 less than Skyline as she makes that free throw. She has 14. Lead is back up to 11. Largest lead for Skyview has been 12. Inside to Paulus. Blocked away, out of bounds. Last touch by Skyline. Hannah Anderl, the 5'2" junior, will check in for the Eagles. Davis will head to the bench. Chapman, good from 15. Kelsey Chapman, she has 7. Largest lead of the game is 13 now by the Bobcats. And Coach Lynette Schroeder wants a timeout. 2:57 left. Skyview 28, Skyline 15 here on KSL and DeseretNews.com. 2:57 left, third quarter. Skyview's up the lead, their largest of the day, 28-15. Ryan, when you look at the first half stats, obviously three-pointers a big key here. Skyview 4 of 10. Jensen had 3 of those, and 1 of 2 for Skyline in that first half. But if you look down to second chance points, this is what you were talking about. Skyline has 7 points on second chance points over Skyview, and that's what Skyview does so well. Skyline has been doing that very well here today.
Skyline's been doing that very well, and they've been finding ways to penetrate that Skyview zone. They just haven't been able to at times get those shots to fall.
Hillary Weixler's fouled in the act of shooting. She'll be going to line shooting a pair. She has 2 so far today. Kelsey Chapman called for the foul. That's number 1 on Kelsey, and that's the second team foul on the Bobcats. First trip to the free throw line for Weixler. And that bounces in. She has 3. Skyline 4 of 7 from the foul line. 4 of 8.
Skyline a golden opportunity there, getting the rebound, but unfortunately turns it over when they couldn't control it, and it goes out of bounds.
Skyview's only been in the line 3 times. Bobcats will keep it on their end. 12-point Bobcat lead, 28-16, just over 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. 4A championship game, and it is a turnover. Nice job by Hillary Weixler and Kyla Paulus to knock that off of a Bobcat, so they'll get another chance to cut in that lead. Shea Davis, right at the start of the second half, came out and hit a 3, and that cut the lead to 6. But since then, Skyview has pulled away and doubled that up to a 12-point lead. That's where we stand right now. Weixler, no, it would have counted, but she'll be going back to the line to shoot a pair. Kelsey Chapman picks up her second. That's the third team foul on the Bobcats. Weixler 1 of 2 her previous trip moments ago. That's short.
Skyline's been most successful tonight when they've gotten the ball in the middle of that zone and taken it to the basket. Right now, I think if you're Skyline, you have to stick with what's working.
Hey, if you want to give us a shout out, let us know where you're watching this game and who you are rooting for. Right where you're watching the video, below there's a comment box as Hillary Weixler makes the second free throw. She has 4. Comment box, give us a shout out. Let us know where you're watching this game and who you're rooting for. Love to hear from you. Goldman fouled by Weixler. I believe that's the first on Hillary. Second team foul on Skyline. And the Eagles force a jump ball possession arrow, though, with the Bobcats. They'll keep it here. Kaylee Carlson taking it out just next to her head coach. Gives it to Tegan Goldman. Harper almost lost it. Lindsey Jensen comes up with it, and we got another foul. So unlike the first half, the officials now are calling it a little tighter. That hand checking, I guess, will not be allowed here in the second half, and they let it go in the first half.
They let it go, and now kind of the difficult part for the players is now you have to adjust to that and have to say, okay, I was able to do this in the first half. Now I can't. Now I have to play straight up clean defense.
Jensen working on Ellis. Back to Paulus, who checked in, or excuse me, that's Kaylee Hale. Walker with the miss, gets her own rebound. And then almost stolen away by Ellis. It goes off of Ellis and out of bounds. Kylie Hale just checked in. She had a big 3 in that first quarter to spur the Bobcats to the 12-point lead. There's Hale with the basketball. Stolen away by Skyline. Paulus has it. Now she'll set things back up, and Could have been a double dribble, but they say it was knocked out of her hands, and we got a foul underneath. That's what Skyview's saying. Hey, it was a double dribble. Foul will be on Lindsey Jensen. That's number 2 on Lindsey. 4th team foul on Skyview. Paulus short armed that one. Hale comes down with a rebound. Goldman. And it's stolen away again. And we got a foul on Hale. I think that was a frustration foul on Hale.
Yeah, just going a little too hard there, trying to get that steal, and just gets some body contact, picks up the foul.
Second foul on Kylie. That's the 15th foul on Skyview. Under a minute to play here in the third. 11-point lead, Skyview. Ellis has it. Three ball by Paulus. Got it! Kyla Paulus, her second 3 of the night. She has 7, and the lead is down to 8. Oh my goodness. The officials really are calling this tight.
I mean, I saw Paulus's hand go out. I didn't see any contact, but a lot of times the officials are going to call what they see. So if they see the motion, sometimes they're going to call that regardless of if the contact is made.
Foul was on Paulus, her first, 4th team foul on Skyline. Ball knocked out by Weixler, out of bounds. Skyview will keep it here with 16.6 seconds left.
Skyline did this really well yesterday. They played the passing lanes, not just played the defender, but got their hand out in the passing lane. Led to a lot of Maple Mountain turnovers, and some Skyview turnovers have come from the same thing.
Lindsey Jensen has it with under 15 to play in the first quarter. Watch for an isolation for Lindsey. Working on Ellis. Ball knocked away. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Ellis has it, it's got to throw it up. And that's how this third quarter will end. Skyview 28, Skyline 20 as we head to the fourth quarter of the Utah Girls State Championship in 4A here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Tournament brackets, school rosters, and information are easy to find inside of the UHSAA's media guides and tournament programs. Available only online at UHSAA.org.
We start the fourth quarter here, the girls Utah State Championship 4A championship game. Skyview with a 8-point lead, 28-20. Skyline with a basketball. Rod Zundel here along with Ryan Pickens. Ellis has it on the baseline. Inside, up, and good. Laurel Tomlinson, her first 2 of the game, and it's back to a 6-point lead. Another chance for the Bobcats. Inside, offensive foul on Skyview. Casey Carlson, that's her second. So here we go, Ryan. They got it down to 6 to start the third quarter. Let's see if they can do it again here to start the fourth.
It's a game of runs. I mean, the other team goes on a run. You can't sit back and get nervous. You just have to play through it.
This is the most competitive game the Bobcats have had in this tournament. Let's see how they react. Ellis inside. Davis, no. Weixler with the rebound, too hard. She gets her own rebound. And Goldman comes away with it to Lindsey Jensen. On Ellis. Ellis blocks it away, but she's called for a foul. And Ellis cannot believe it. Goes to the other official pleading her case. It's not going to work. It never does.
It looks like to me she got the ball clean, but it looks like what happened was when Jensen went up for the layup, there was some contact with the body, and that's where the foul came in.
And the official trying to explain that to her. So Lindsey Jensen going to the line, shooting a pair. Makes the first. She has 15. Wow, what a moment in this ball game right here with 6:44 left. Jensen makes both. She has 16.
And they're going to call
they're going to wipe it off. A lane violation. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it, so you say it. I'm not going to say it's a makeup. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Jensen even kind of goes, what? What's the lane violation?
Davis for three. No. Krebs with the rebound as she's fouled. There were a couple of Eagles there. Let's see who they call it on. And once again, the officials trying to discuss it with each other. It's on Laurel Tomlinson. That's first on Laurel. So under 6.5 to play here. It's a 7-point lead for the Bobcats. They've got the basketball. Perfect record on the line. 4A title on the line. Carlson to Goldman. Back to Hale. Ball stolen away. Weixler's got it. Everybody on the floor, and we have another jump ball possession arrow to the Skyview Bobcats. And oh, that was close to being a big defensive stand there by Skyline.
Right now, Skyline needs turnovers and they need stops. 6 minutes is plenty of time, but the more that clock dwindles, the more kind of sense of urgency you got to play with it for Skyline.
Krebs and Weixler battling in the paint. Jensen for three. Got it! Oh, what a big shot by Lindsey Jensen. She has 18. The lead is back up to 10. Three ball. Ellis got it! Back and forth we go. 5 points for Olivia Ellis. Jensen. Good. Lindsey Jensen now has 20. 9-point Bobcat lead, under 5 to play. Davis for three. No. Out of bounds. Who are they going to give it to? They're going to keep it with Skyline. Kyla Paulus checks in. Tomlinson will take a seat. 4:40 left. 9-point lead for the Bobcats. Skyline with the basketball. Davis has had a couple of good looks from that corner. Just hasn't been able to have him fall. Weixler inside too hard. Krebs with a rebound. And Sarah Weixler's had a couple of good looks in there. Just been a little too hard on the shot. Goldman underneath to Krebs. Krebs has it knocked away, and a foul is going to be called on Weixler, and Sarah then got hit in the face. That's number 3 on Sarah Weixler. Krebs going to the line. This is her first trip to the free throw line today, and we got a timeout, Skyline. 3:47 left in the 4A title game. Skyview 34, Skyline 25 here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Fans, don't forget to stop by the Dairy Council of Utah booth located by the main gate and take your milk mustache photo. And remember to refuel the chocolate milk for all the nutrition you need to help perform at your best. Chocolate milk from the dairy farmers of Utah. At Les Schwab Tires, they're proud to offer price, value, and selection, backed with quality customer service. When you drive in, they come running. Les Schwab, they want and welcome your business.
4A championship game, 3:47 left. Skyview undefeated on the season, 24-0, with a 34-25 lead over Skyline. And Ryan, when you look at this, this has been a completely even game except for one quarter.
And that first quarter can always hurt you in a championship game because it's the one where you're excited to play the big game, and then the first sign that goes wrong when you're playing a team that's undefeated, especially a team that's coming in 23-24-0. It's easy to say the first thing doesn't go well. All right, well, here it goes again. You know, we're not playing well. But you can't have that attitude. It's a 4-quarter game. It's 24 minutes or 32-minute game, and you have to play that entire 32.
2 big free throws from Krebs. Yeah, in that first quarter, Skyview outscored Skyline 13-4, but then it's been even since. 3-ball in and out. Oh, tough break for Kyla Paulus. That was halfway down. 11-point lead, 3.5 left. Bobcats trying to cap off a perfect season and a 4A title. Now let's see if they were content just to run out the clock here. And a foul is going to be called on Ellis. That's number 3 on Olivia. And that is the 9th team foul. So free throws here on out. And Krebs will be going back to the line where she just hit 2 in a row. Chapman comes back in. Excuse me, Tomlinson comes back in, and Sarah Weixler will take a seat. Big free throws here down the stretch. Krebs makes that one. She's hit 3 in a row now. She has 7. Misses that one. Weixler with the rebound. 12-point lead. Skyline's got to do something in a hurry now with 3 minutes left. Ellis, that's short. Rebound Tomlinson up and in. Laurel Tomlinson with her 4th point. She has 4 here in the 4th quarter. Lead is down to 10. And a foul will be called on Hillary Weixler. So, Ryan, we may see just a flood to the free throw line for Skyview here in the final 2:34.
Yeah, and at this point, if you're Skyview, you have an opportunity to make your free throws. You're going to extend your lead. Skyline's not in a position here where they have to hurry down and get a 3, but they do need to get good shots, and they need to make them and come up with stops defensively.
Kylie Hale makes the first free throw. She's got 4 in this one.
And Hale makes the second as well. Extends the lead to 12 with 2:34 to play.
Coach Kimber Hall thought it was off Skyline, but they're going to give it Back to the Eagles. Well, now it's almost time where you got to be launching threes and foul and hope they miss them. Under 2.5 left, down by 12.
Skyline's had some good looks. They just have had a lot of shots that just roll off the rim or hits the back of the rim, doesn't go.
Another turnover. You can't have that happen. Hale, that may have just iced this baby here for the Skyview Bobcats. With just over 2 minutes left, they've got a 12-point lead. Jensen flips it up, and she'll be going to the line shooting a pair. She has 20. Fouls on Laurel Tomlinson. That's number 2 on her. So 2 free throws every time they go to the charity stripe now for the Bobcats. Makes it 21. No question who the MVP will be. It's going to be Lindsey Jensen.
When you look at the game that she had, especially that first quarter coming out, setting the tone immediately for Skyview, takes a lot of pressure off the rest of her teammates.
22 for Jensen. It's a 14-point ball game. You just got to go. You can't pick and choose. You just got to go if you're Skyline, and they're kind of just out on the perimeter waiting for a spot. You got to make the thing happen because time is running out.
And movement, not just standing around, passing the ball back and forth, but move, get to an open area on the court.
When Skyline made its run and cut in that lead, they penetrated and kicked out. And they're not doing that right now. Ellis for 3. Got it. Olivia Ellis has 8. That's her second 3 here in the fourth quarter. Pressure applied by Skyline trying to make something happen with under 1.5 minutes left. It's an 11-point game. Skyline wanted to travel, and that's a backcourt violation. And so they did force a turnover now. And now, 11-point lead, Ryan. You got to go for threes, but they'll take a timeout to talk about it. Skyview 41, Skyline 30 here on KSL and DeseretNews.com.
Watch a replay of today's event for free online at live.ksl.com.
Ellis can't get the jumper to fall, and 1:15 remaining, and it's 11-point lead, but a foul will be called, I believe, on the Bobcats trying to chase down that loose ball. That'll be on Hale. That's number 3 on Kylie. And it'll be free throws for Skyline, and any chance right now, Ryan, you have got to hit these free throws with a shot with the clock stopped.
Yeah, I mean, you have a chance to score at the clock stop, cut into the lead. And I think defensively, too. I mean, I know they're at the free throw line, so offense is important, but defensively, I think I'm willing to put anybody else but Lindsey Jensen on the free throw line. And so, I mean, I'd almost, make sure she's double teamed and just let the other 3 members on the court have to guard the other 4.
But you got to hit the free throws and didn't do it. But a rebound by Ellis. And now they got to go. They got to launch a 3. Paulus wanted it, but nice defense by Skyview. Inside to Tomlinson. She'll put it up off the glass, no good. And Jensen comes down with the rebound. Quickly down to Goldman. And we are under a minute left before Skyview can celebrate. And the official gave Skyline a timeout, but they can't call a timeout if they don't have the ball. And the official says, my bad. So they'll reset. And Coach Kimber Hall just kind of raises his head. Oh, my goodness. And ball goes out of bounds, and an enforced error by Skyview. So still a glimmer of hope, but it is dimmer of hope.
You need quick shots here. You don't have time to wait 20 seconds to get a shot if you're Skyline. You got to get something up quick.
Like right now. Or right now. Paulus in and out. She's had a couple of those that have gone halfway down and come out, and we got a quick foul on the rebound. But you know what? You got to give Skyline credit. Getting down by 12 early, then coming back and making this a competitive game. And other than that first quarter when they were outscored by 9, it's been an even ball game since.
It's been an even ball game. They've played well. And even at times when Skyline has struggled and Skyview has gone on a run, it's been a quick run. We haven't seen a 12-point run tonight. We've seen 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 there. And so that's a big credit to the Skyline defense.
And give Hunter Krebs a lot of credit. She's hit her free throws 4 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. 4 of 6. Ball off of Bobcat, Kylie Hale. 30 seconds before Skyview can celebrate a 4A state championship. Still pretty good perimeter defense by the Bobcats. Not letting them get a 3 as Shea Davis goes in for 2. She has 7. Final 15 seconds. And they foul Lindsey Jensen with 13.7 ticks remaining. So Lindsey will be going to the line, and she has 22. Chance to make it 24. Hunter Krebs will take a seat. The 6'1 sophomore. Boy, she's got a great future. Let's see if they try to get Lindsay out of here in the final seconds. She makes the free throw. She's got 23. Final 13 seconds. Ellis for 3. No. Paulus for 3. No. And that should do it. Jensen with the rebound. And that is it. The Skyview Bobcats, 2014 and 15 4A state champs. Ryan Lindsay Jensen with 23 points, and no doubt she's going to be the tournament MVP. Congratulations, though, to Skyline. They played, other than the turnovers in that first quarter, they played the undefeated Bobcats evenly throughout.
Skyline's got a lot to be proud of with the way they played. But I think mentally, too, would have been easy just to kind of roll over when Skyview gets on that run and goes, oh. But mentally, they stood in there. I mean, Olivia Ellis stepped up big time. She had a couple of those big threes a couple of times. Unfortunately, Skyline had some shots that just didn't go down. If those shots go down, we might have a different ball game. But it's one of those things you got to credit Skyline defensively. They hung right there with a very good team.
Olivia Ellis led the Skyline Eagles with 8. Shea Davis had 7. Lindsey Jensen finished with 23, 8 points for Hunter Krebs, and 7 for Kelsey Chapman. But congratulations to Skyline, and a congratulations to your 4A state champs, the Skyview Bobcats. All right, coming up here at 1 o'clock, it's the 5A title game, Fremont and Brighton. For Ryan, I'm Rod. We'll take a break and see you back here for the 5A championship game at 1 o'clock right here on KSL and DeseretNews.com. See you here in a half hour.
And the 4A state championship trophy is presented to Skyline.